Seeking English, S.A.T. Workbook, page 393, problem 1. Does it say calculator or not? It says you can use a calculator. I don't think you'll need it. It says the price of a ticket to the movies is 10% greater on opening night than the regular price. If Stan uses his senior discount to save 20% off the price of an opening night ticket, what percentage of the regular price does Stan pay? So in this case, you have these two multipliers being applied not both to the original price, but applied to each other in either order. So you can look at it two ways. Either he's discounted and then he has to pay 10% more of that, or he has to pay 10% more and then it is discounted. Again, I think I'm going to stress in this video things that I've mentioned in other videos, and it's why? Because somebody has forgotten. If it's not you, that's nice, but somebody has. So wanted to mention tax again and discount. Okay, a surcharge is similar to a tax. So I'm just looking at the glare. No, it's going to be okay. Here we go. If you remember, we get a tax or a surcharge by multiplying something by a number that is larger than 1. If it's a positive number, it gets larger because it's multiplied by a number larger than 1. The tax multiple is going to be larger than 1. A discount we get by multiplying something by a number that's smaller than 1. If it's a positive number and it gets multiplied by a number smaller than 1, then it becomes smaller. So in this story, both these things are going to happen. Remember, if you do the discount as a multiplication operation, that's the correct way to do it. Don't think of it as subtraction. Don't think of it as division. Think of it as multiplying something by a number smaller than 1. There are various advantages. One is you won't get it wrong if you do it correctly. Other advantages, conceptually, it's correct, and it should actually be easier. It should be easier to multiply the two things together, because if it's multiplication, you can do it in either order. Regardless of in which order the story is told to you, if you conceptualize both of these things as multiplication operations, you don't have to rearrange the chronology to tell the story correct in order to get the correct result. So I'm not telling you to skip a step. I'm telling you it's less dangerous if you happen to skip a step, if you know how to do this correctly. Your tax multiplier should be, you take the 1 and you add the tax to it. I'm calling it a tax even though it's a surcharge here. Mathematically, it's the same. Here, you take 1 and you subtract the discount from it. Okay. Let's read it again. It says, the price of a ticket to the movies is 10% greater on opening night than the regular price. Okay, it's going to be 1 plus the 10%. It's going to be 100%. Plus 10% is going to be 110%. And this, you notice the answers here, 90, 88, 82, 78. They're written as that assumes percent. So don't worry about that too much. What you're going to look for, hopefully, is the correct progression of numerals. Oh no, I didn't adjust for percent. It doesn't matter. Structurally, these are the same, and if you just look for what are the correct two numerals, you will get this one correct. Okay, 110%. Over here says, if Stan uses his senior discount to save 20% off the price of an opening night ticket, which is one that is already surcharged at 10%, multiplied by that, and then multiplied by this, what percentage of the regular price does Stan pay? So it's going to be, what, 100 minus 20 is going to be 80. Okay? Now, you don't need to know what the original price was. Just assume it was 100%. Okay? It was 100. We'll call it 100. It was 100% of whatever the price was. If you multiply that by this, okay, 1.10, you can't see that. 1.10 is 110% of the original price, and 0.80, okay, is what you're going to multiply that by. If you did this backwards, you shouldn't, but I'm saying if you did, it would not be very dangerous. As I said, that's the advantage, or one of the advantages of thinking of this as multiplication. I know I'm repeating myself. You know who else repeats themselves? Students who get this wrong. Okay, so if you take the 100 and you multiply it by 1.10, and then you multiply it again by 0.80, you should get this number. And like I said, if you must use a calculator for this, I'm surprised by that, but I'm not judging you. Do it. Use the calculator. I want you to get those points. Okay? Not everyone is equally good at everything, but I want you to get those points on the test. If you're willing to work for them, you deserve them. So use your calculator. I'm with you. Okay. If you just look at this here as a 1-1, which is what it is, the 0 doesn't figure anything. You just look at this as an 8. And you multiply those together, you're going to get something, something, something. Sorry. I'm not doing take 2. Something, 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 8, 8, something, something. So your 8, 8 has to appear in the answer. Really? That's kind of a caveman way of looking. I know it is, but think of the time that you have to answer this question on the test. Look at things that are going to get you to the correct answer. Okay, quickly. Do not try to prove something to me or to your algebra teacher. I've shown you what are the pieces of the information they gave you that you need to get to the correct answer. That is what you should try to use on the real test. Okay, I won't be watching you. Your algebra teacher won't be watching you. If this 8, 8 pops out at you, yeah, take an extra second to be sure if you like, but don't be trying to plug these in. Okay, don't turn into some kind of defense attorney. That's not how the test works.